Not only that, you live in Texas. You mess with the wrong person, they're going to shoot you dead, like it happened 2 weeks ago. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because when you get angry, you start going like this. And that's not what we do. When you get out, nothing good happens. Do you understand, Miss Williams? The only thing we want are streets to be safe. And does that happen? What happened with this newest assault, Pavel?
Judge, he was on bond for assault, and now he picked up a felon ID. In the assault, though, that was January 18th. Defendant punched the complainant with a closed fist to her face to the point where she fell to the ground. Stated she felt pain. This all took place at the behavioral hospital for mental illnesses.
Let me give a little background, if I may, Judge. So supposedly this all happened. He went to, first it's at a mental health.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Do you mind bringing him out? He needs to hear this.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Sammy
Bueno.
And Judge, actually, you weren't here. Trinidad was here at the time. So Trinidad was originally on the ABI. When we were here, he was out on bond. He showed up. He sat here, and he had some concerns for his mental health because he was making comments at the time. So,
Like what kind of comment?
suicidal comments. So we left him out on bond. Trinidad filed a motion saying he's confident, but he's hearing voices, like just, I guess, is like a CYA kind of situation. But we have something on record saying he is confident, but my understanding is today he may not be confident.
Let's see.
That's why we're filing, that's why defense wants to motion for competency.
And
And
Judge,
my only issue is that, great, we can send them there. How do we know that they're protected though? Right. What if he lets loose in another behavioral center in the MHMRA place?
that's the thing, Judge. I can't, we could talk to him. We could inquire as to why he missed those court dates. I think you'll see where I'm coming from. That's not relevant to these cases. It's a failed to ID and it's an assault. Him missing the court date. If we just talk to him.
No.
Don't want to.
If I let him out to the MHMRA, the Harris Center, what's to say he doesn't go and beat everybody up there?
Yeah, I get it. I can't guarantee that. I get it, Judge. I get it. But I'm trying to get him some help, you know?
I get.
30 days in jail is not the help, you know?
Mr. Bueno,
Yes, sir.
how are you? How's jail?
Yeah, job been all right.
Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, for once.
Tell me again.
Once.
Come closer. Come to the bar. I can't hear you.
One.
Correct. For what though?
No, just
The assault.
a shot. Yeah.
You know what happened with the assault as to why you got arrested?
I was in the mental health hospital.
And then what happened?
Judge.
No, he's getting it. You're doing great, Mr. Bueno. You're doing fantastic.
Judge, this may go into. his-
My point is that
I got hungry, and I asked the lady, I asked the guy for some food.
Judge, this is going in.
Okay. Mr. Bueno, your lawyer here, Mr. Laredo, wants to get you into the Harris Center to get you help. My fear is that if we do that, another assault will occur. And I do not want that to happen. The reason you are here is because no self-control. You must exercise self-control. Do you understand? That's why you were in jail. Because when you get angry, you start going like this. And that's not what we do. Do you understand? How do I know if we take you to the Harris Center that it's not going to happen again?
I wasn't on my medicine at the time. I guess taking my medicine will help me to stay self-control.
Are you taking it now? You're not taking your medication now?
Because I don't know which way to how to get my medicine.
Can we get him into medical or something so we can get him to the medicine that he needs?
Judge, my understanding is that based on what I have access to, he's on something. They're prescribing something, Risperdal, I think.
Let me see.
From what I'm able to check on. What I saw. So he's on something, to my understanding.
I'm supposed to be on 5 medicines. 5 different medicines.
Judge, and this is one of those cases where I don't want to say too much, you know, but
We're here as,
schizophrenia pops up so much on his history, Judge. For years, it's been popping up, and so it's. I mean, the only reason I say that, I'm trying to get him some help, Judge. I mean,
Mr. Bueno, I want to get you into the Harris Center, but I want the people at the Harris Center protected. I don't want you to do anything like what happened at the other place. Do you understand? I will give you one chance, but if you fail me again, you will be stuck with me in jail for a long time. I will only release him to the Harris Center. And we need to know that when you speak to the people at the Harris Center, that he knows that they know about the tendencies so that they are protected as well.
so if I could just give you an update on why I'm proposing this, Judge. I did this in court 6, maybe 3 weeks ago. The way this happened was, it was kind of the same situation where he needed help. I get in contact with somebody in the MAC. They tell me supposedly there's different programs or stuff. I explain to them what's needed. They make it happen with the Harris Center. We release him directly to the Harris Center, and then he gets his help. And then,
I'm okay with it.
okay. And,
But like I said, only if he gets released to them and they pick him up and they take him directly there.
right, that's what we were able to do last time, and that'd be the expectation this time as well.
Okay, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll it to what's today, Wednesday?
So
Friday?
perhaps reach out to Brad Morris so that we can get into like a mental health PTI or perhaps something like that to that caliber, not necessarily a PTI or however they want to craft it. I don't care,
Got it.
but that they release them directly to the Harris Center.
Okay. I think I was kind of on board depending on what they say, but I'll keep working to that.
Judge, I think we should hold off on the PR bond until we have something set in stone.
Oh,
I'm not giving them a PR bond today, of course.
I thought that was,
No.
I thought that was the direction where we're going.
No,
No.
nope. Not until I know
Yeah,
where we
sure.
signed the document
Sure.
and we have a releasing document to the actual Harris Center.
Yeah.
That's only until that.
My only concerns were, once I can file the order, but basically the Harris Center will just say, we don't have a basis to hold.
We're not ready yet.
Yeah,
Not
so.
ready. It's too premature.
And that's where I'm
That's
getting,
the route.
yeah, that's where I'm getting in contact with Max, shredding everything up, so I have answers for you guys, and with the idea that he's
Yeah.
gonna be taken care of over there, and I'll come back with you guys, but everybody's on board, it seems like, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Bueno, self-control.
Yes, self-control. I'm trying to do that, self-control.
That's why everybody's in jail, because they have no self-control.
Start doing that self-control.
Good. Good things will happen then.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Judge, thank you for the opportunity. All right, Sam, I'll talk to you in a minute. Yes.
Paradone is for schizophrenia.
That's it.
It didn't say that he's taking anything. I didn't see that he's actually taking anything.
I didn't see it.
Or that he's been prescribed.
it's for schizophrenia, bipolar, and
On a page that I could see on the orange sheet or whatever, on top it says what he's taking, meds currently taking or something. So, but yeah, Judge, so I'm gonna touch base with the MAC person, get everything in order for you guys, and then you guys
set
can
it-
sign off on it.
Perhaps a week, or how long you want to do it?
Judge, I'm gonna try to make it happen by Friday,
Okay,
or,
however you want.
he's right, as of April 13th, he's taking risperidone.
that's what I saw, yeah.
Okay, good.
And
Maybe that's why perhaps he was as good as he was today.
yeah.
Able to communicate, he was doing great.
And he's homeless, Judge, when, I'm assuming he's not taking his stuff when he's homeless, so, yeah.
That's right.
But let me reset it. Thank you, guys.
Okay,
I'm gonna step down briefly and then we can do it. I think you were good for this.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
Mr. Stryker. Me too. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Misdemeanor, don't control over the felony. It's just the misdemeanors.
Miss Williams, let's go through this. In June of 22, you had an interference that dismissed. In September of 2022, you had an injury to a child dismissed. In September of 23, an aggravated assault against a family member dismissed. Pursuant to that, you pled to a robbery and they put you on a probation for a robbery case. Since that time, you've now picked up in January of this year, a failure to stop being information. We gave you a bond, you got out. And now you've picked up another 2 cases. You picked up an evading arrest and a failure to identify oneself to a peace officer. Let's go through those. Do you mind going through probable cause on the 2 newest cases, please?
Yes, Your Honor. So on these cases, on April 13th, 2024, officers were dispatched to an assault in Harris County, Texas. Officers arrived and observed a large crowd of people in the parking lot. Officer observed defendant to be walking away from the scene. Officer told defendant to stay at the location. Officer then spoke to an individual who stated 2 girls jumped her, and she got a video of it. Complainant pointed out the defendant and stated she is one of the girls who jumped her. Defendant began to walk away again. Officer told defendant to stop, and defendant began running away from the officer. Officer chased defendant. Defendant ran 100 feet before being caught. Defendant then gave the name of her sister. At JBC, officer read the defendant's prints that came back to the defendant. The warrant for arrest for the FSGI.
So she had the warrant out.
She had
for
a
the
warrant, I believe, for the.
We're looking at them just to be sure which warrant we're talking about. It's going to be warrant out from Judge Nelson's court in the 42nd. Yeah.
Yes. So she picked up the FSGI. They subsequently filed the motion to adjudicate.
Got it.
That
Okay.
was the warrant that was issued. That was.
So here's what we're gonna do. I am now revoking your bond on the failure to stopping of information. And they gave you 2 PR bonds on your 2 newest cases. I don't think so. I'm now revoking those PR bonds as well, and I'm gonna raise those up as well. And I'm gonna tell you, if you do get out again, I'm gonna order you under home confinement. Because when you get out, nothing good happens. Do you understand, Ms. Williams? The only thing we want are streets to be safe. And does that happen? Okay, so,
I'm not saying you're guilty of it, okay? And we're just saying we have right to a jury trial. We have to,
the-
it's just a matter of, the judge wants to make sure that you're safe and that everyone is safe if you get out, okay?
no,
All right.
the problem, Ms. Williams, is that you're on bond or on probation for a very serious robbery case where people go to prison for 20 years. The only thing we ask you to do is behave yourself. And when you put yourself in a situation where it's inevitable that bad things are going to happen,
Again, and Judge, I would like to say that Judge, dating in the failed ID, again, we're not conceding that they happen, we're just, but they are moments of being scared, Judge, and just, she's not out there.
I don't know. It sounds to me like she's lucky she's not charged with another assault.
And again, Judge, it's just,
I mean-
she's not there stealing or anything else, it's some intentional thing, it is in the moment, it's obviously she's scared and she maybe makes a decision that she shouldn't make, but we'll look at the evidence, Judge, and approach.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, for sure. So for now, I'm gonna set all the bonds at 5,003,
Yes, Judge.
and then we'll go from there, man.
We'll reapproach it, we'll get some more information, Judge.
Sure.
As well as when we get some information on the felony.
They're not
Thank you,
gonna
Judge.
file any new cases, are they? The assault or anything?
That's unknown right now, but Your Honor, I think for now, the charges are just gonna stay at this.
Yeah, okay. All right. Thanks, guys. She was on probation for robbery when she picked up the aggravated assault.
Yes, I believe so. Let me check the time.
No, she was on probation for robbery.
Let me check the Williams, Judge. So she picked up the aggravated robbery, September 5th, 2023. She entered the plea for robbery, September 28th, 2022. Yes, she was on probation.
Extra saucy.
Yeah.
¿Qué tal? Solo mira, el juez le contesta en español.
Yeah, please.
¿Cuál es su nombre, señor?
Antonio Vergara.
Ok, solo mira para allá. Antonio Vergara.
Vergara.
Your Honor.
Is it
Page
River?
27, be like boy.
Got it.
Vergara.
Vergara.
Ah, era ese Vergara.
Yeah.
Are we doing a plea, Marjorie?
Yes, Your Honor.
What time are we looking at?
21 days with 22 days.
Mirándolo.
Okay.
Mr. Belgada, you're charged with burglary of a vehicle. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 21 days in jail with credit for the 22 days that you've done. You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this.
Ver esto.
Do you understand?
Señor.
Sí.
Ya.
From now on, if you pick up any future cases, you will be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. You must also understand that if you continue to pick up these burglary of a motor vehicle cases, they can use these to enhance you to a felony. And then you will be looking at serious time in prison. Not only that, you live in Texas. You mess with the wrong person, they're going to shoot you dead,
Disparar. Bueno,
like it happened 2 weeks ago.
nos pasó hace 2 semanas.
Do you understand?
¿Entendió, señor?
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Ofensa.
Pass.
Solo míralo, a él le dije, no me mira a mí, escuche muy bien. Guilty.
Find you guilty. I will follow the agreement.
De acuerdo, claro.
Good luck to you, sir.
Diga lo que quiera.
Ok, señor, entonces.
That's it.
Thank
you,
you,
Your
Your
Honor.
Honor.
Okay, thanks, Margaret.